In this video, I'll show you how to create a sketch question. So first, I'll just put a simple name, sketching parabola, and then I'll type in the text of the question itself. So here's the text. The following sketch shows the equation y equals x squared. Please sketch y equals x squared plus 4. So in this case, when the students see this question, there'll already be something on the screen that they have to then move for their answer. So let's now create this question. I'll insert a response area by clicking on this button here. And then on the left-hand side, I'll choose the question type, sketch. Now a few things to mention here. First, I'll leave weighting as a default of 1. And then axes. So by default, it's -10 to +10 for the x-axis and -10 to +10 for the y-axis. And that's what these numbers correlate to here. So the first two parameters separated by commas is the x-axis min value and max value. And then of course the next two parameters is the y-axis min and max value. So I would change this to, let's say, -100. Click update. Notice that the min value is now -100 on the x-axis, but I'll change it back to 10, of course. Below that is the tick marks option. So the default is 4, 5, 4, 5. That means that there will be 4 major lines on the x-axis and 5 minor, and then 4 major on the y-axis and 5 minor. So you can see them right here. There's 4 on the x and 4 on the y. The major ones are darker, and the faded ones are the minor ones. So for example, if I changed the number of tick marks to 3 major on the x-axis and click update, notice that there's now 3. And if I change number in between to, let's say, 8, click update, notice that it changes to 8. So really simple to make it look how you want it to look. Grid, of course, will be true by default. If I change it to false, then notice that it disappears. But I'll put it back to true for now. And now the background functions options. So basically, by default it's blank, which means that the students will see nothing on their sketching grid. But you can actually put JavaScript math objects here that will appear there so students see something by default. So for this question, I want to have the function y equals x squared on the screen when the students get to this question. So I'll use the math.pow function, which is JavaScript, and put x, 2. We'll click on update. Notice that it then appears, and this will then be there. Students can't adjust or move it, but it'll be there when they access the question itself. Group plots basically allows you to group the plots. I'll leave it as default of no. But those are the options you can change. And then what you do as a teacher is now you sketch the correct answer. So you can use all these tools. Whatever you select will then appear to the student when they actually access the question in the toolbar. So I want to obviously put a parabola. Y equals x squared plus 4. So I'll put the vertex at 0, 4. And then I'll just plot a point here like so. Now I can, of course, adjust this and get as close as I can to the numbers I want it to be at. Once I'm done, click OK, and it now will be a complete question. I'll save it and show you a quick preview. What's great about this question is that it grades for equivalency, but there is some tolerance built into it. So what I mean is, if the student is close enough, they can still get the question correct. So here I get it correct. If I maybe have the numbers moved a little bit, how did I do? Notice that it's marked incorrect. But there is a tolerance there, so as long as they're within certain range, they'll still get it correct like you see here. And that's how you create a sketch question.